Hey everybody, I'm Josh.
And I'm Rachel.
And come along with us while we show you why NoMad is probably our favorite MGM property right now.
Let's go.
Here we go.
All right, we are just wrapping up a wonderful 4-night stay here at the NoMad. I will say, so the room that we are in is the Grand Suite. We were originally booked for a king room, but because I am MGM Platinum, once a year you get a upgrade to a suite. And so 2 days before we got here, I reached out to NoMad, said, hey, am I eligible for this? And they moved me directly, no extra charge, no resort fees, nothing.
That's right. I love this room. I love the NoMad. The entire vibe, as long as you truly come in that NoMad entrance, you can just feel a different vibe. It's dark. It's more
elegant.
And I can't understand the difference between, I mean, I'm sure it's a cost thing to have Park separate from NoMad.
Park MGM, that is.
Yeah, which is why I really, really do like NoMad. I love the feeling of that intimate, dark, elegant setting. And when you walk into this room, to me it just feels like you're walking into home.
And if you don't realize what NoMad is, it is actually the top 4 floors of Park MGM. So that's why a lot of times you're not going to see it, but it is a boutique hotel and it feels it. We feel like the service is always above and beyond. We were getting waters every single day. Cleaning was perfect.
Yes.
The room itself, it does have hardwood floors, which that I think already sets it up. Everything is in the details here. You know, like Rachel was saying, at Park MGM, there's a lot of things that are boring or missing or lacking stuff. NoMad doesn't. NoMad does everything right that Park MGM doesn't do. Now about this room, there are some people out there that do not like the fact that the bathroom is separate from the showering area.
Yeah. I
actually have no issue with it. You know, once you realize that your bathroom's over there in the middle of the night, you're fine.
Yeah.
We do like the living room setup. The furniture is nice, elegant, well finished. The bed I thought was a little bit hard.
Oh.
That's about the only thing that I would say though.
Yeah. The other part that some people don't necessarily like about this room, but I find it very unique, which is part of the reason I like it, is the clawfoot tub in the bedroom.
Giant tub right next to your bed. And so that, it is very, very nice. Easily can fit 2.
I was gonna say, and yes ladies, you can cover up to your neck.
It does not have jets, but it's actually very nice.
Yeah.
The downside to the bathroom, I would say, is that it is only 1 sink in the area where your shower is. Now there is obviously another sink over in the toilet area. Another thing that we saw that separates them, a lot of the other rooms have irons and ironing boards. This actually has a steamer in the room. So I think that that's just another next level touch.
I agree.
All right, location. I think location wise, for us who, we've been primarily MGM players for years, this is actually the best location for an MGM property because you have a connection to Aria, and then you have right outside is the park area next to T-Mobile and New York, New York.
Yep.
You're kind of right in the middle of the MGM properties, which for us that's really big because we do not gamble at Caesars properties. We don't get comps there. We're not looking to build a portfolio, if you will, over at Caesars. So for us, we want to stick around the MGM properties, and this actually gives us a great spot. even if you're not talking about location for MGM properties, there is an ABC store right across the street. There's a
CVS right next door.
Yep, right next door. There's a Target. So if you need to get your supplies, which we advise everybody to, you can go ahead and get those with a very short walk.
Yep.
Restaurants. Restaurants is, I would say, good, not great.
Yeah, there's good options. For sure.
Italy provides a very good kind of semi-casual setting.
Yeah.
Where you can get a lot of things. It's not necessarily the most cheap of eats, but it is like that next tier.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, for breakfast stuff, you have the coffee areas with the pastries. There is a Starbucks. It's not necessarily in a very well-trafficked area, but it's always very busy. So the Italy coffee area to me is the better one to go to, because
I think it tastes better too, actually.
And the line usually moves pretty fast. Now sometimes those lines can be long, but they do open up. I know yesterday at a specific time someone said they actually opened up the gelato spot, which is where you can also get coffees. So, I don't know.
They also have great pastries, so I'd say check those out. As far as restaurants go, we've really enjoyed Best Friend, Bavette's. Lala Noodle is a good, more mid-tier restaurant. Primrose, we enjoyed breakfast there. I think that's it they have for restaurants. So it is not the greatest, the largest selection. Now NoMad itself has NoMad Bar and NoMad Library. We have been to NoMad Bar before, which is a super cool setting. And when we were there, they had a live piano player, and it's very cool. We have not been to NoMad Library though, so we can't give too many recommendations about that.
As far as the pool, since you stay in at NoMad, you get access to the NoMad pool, which it looks like it's going to be on the 2nd level, but technically you take an elevator from the 2nd level to the 4th level. And the pool area is very relaxed, very casual, but a neat, is it a Mediterranean vibe they're going for there?
I can see that.
But it was very, very relaxing, and we went at 9 in the morning. Now I will tell you, even though the sun's up, the sun is not up at the pool until about 11:30, right?
Yeah, 11:30, 12 o'clock is when you're going to start getting the sun. So but there is a hot tub, and the water was fine.
Yeah.
We did have a cabana. How much was that?
It was actually a gazebo. So there's gazebos and cabanas at the NoMad pool. The gazebo itself was $400, and that does not include any like food or beverage. Did we need it? No.
No.
We easily probably could have had just the lounge chairs that are not a cost. So there's day beds, gazebos, and cabanas.
Yeah, so I would probably just do the lounge chairs next time. There is not a ton of seating, so I would try to get there earlier than when the sun gets up, because right about noon is when the pool definitely picked up. You also had a DJ come out, and the music was very fun. It did not seem crowded. The reason why we definitely wanted to do that was because we've seen Park MGM's pool get super crowded.
Yeah.
But NoMad, it felt great, very casual, relaxing,
and the
fun time.
Wait staff were amazing there too, and very attentive.
Agreed.
So it was a good experience for sure.
Casino floor, we have heard some complaints about the casino floor being boring or too small. For us, that's fine.
Yeah.
The biggest selling point is the non-smoking though.
Yeah, and that we know that's not for everybody, but for us it's
it is.
very, very cool.
Yeah. Now, I would say that a year ago or more, during more of the restrictions, that the casino floor was more boring. It did not seem to have a lot of personality. It did not have a lot of excitement. We've been here through a weekend. It was a Wednesday through Sunday, and we did notice a lot of high energy on the evenings.
Yep.
You know, relaxing during the mornings, which is how we like it.
Yeah.
And they have all the games. They don't have a ton of all the games, but they have a lot.
They do have a good variety, I think.
They do. And I don't actually enjoy the larger casino floors like a MGM or Caesars. I think that they're too widespread. You can just get lost in them, and not in a good way. Whereas this one, I know where everything's at. It's in a straight line. I really enjoy their casino floor, and I think it's underrated actually.
I agree.
Now, people that would probably not enjoy NoMad, these are not the largest rooms you're gonna find. We have had much larger rooms at Bellagio, Aria, and Mandalay Bay, but it just feels right. It feels like everything is in the details. Everything, they capture the personality that they're going for with this room.
Yeah.
Whereas some of those others are just the more modern chic and nothing, no character to them. These have character, and that's what I really enjoy about them. But like I said, they're probably not going to be for everybody. The casino floor might be too small for you. The smoking thing might be a factor for you. But for us, it ends up being at the perfect spot on the strip. Great character in the room, and good food choices.
Yeah, it is truly one of my favorite MGM properties. At least the NoMad side, I think.
Yes, the NoMad.
The NoMad.
We are
rooms.
not saying this for Park MGM.
Yeah, well,
Park
not
MGM
the
has
Park
some
rooms. Yeah.
Yeah, Park MGM has some character flaws that we would not necessarily recommend, but it is a decent low to mid-tier cost range. All right, with all that, for us, I think it's safe to say that NoMad is actually a top 3 property for us in Las Vegas right now.
Absolutely.
If you're enjoying our videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
You can also follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All our links are down below.
Thank you.